Hi, I just wanted to do another video since we're still trying to figure out what surgery to do next. And I just wanted to show my eyes again. Just send a video, make me feel better, I guess. Please watch the whole thing. I just wanted to show that when I blink or when I look down, you can see that this lower eyelid and the corner and the outside corner pull down and in. And so anytime that I even look down just slightly, or blink, I'm having to pull something back up. It feels like the cupping around the eye, which I guess is the inferior oblique. Or, like I said, anytime I blink, you can see the lower eyelid roll in. It did that before the surgery. Feels like it does that worse after. Is something loose? Does something need to be tightened? So anytime that I blink, or anytime that I look down, that's a problem. And I have to see how it's in order to look up, I mean, I'm having to do crazy stuff to try to get it back out. And that causes so many problems. I still cannot, as we know, look left. That's an issue. And I can feel it all up in here when I try to look left. It's like pushing weights, very difficult. So I just wanted to do more eye movements, but I really wanted you to focus that right here and right here. I just think that's key. I know that my eye still goes in when I blink, but I don't think that's the key. I think the key is the problem for me is this area and this area, and how when I blink, see how it just disappears. And even if I here I can wink. Here, do you see how that pulls down? So pretty much when I'm trying to see, I feel like I'm trying to pull up my whole face because I'm trying to get that bottom, that support. There's nothing there. When I look at people, or if I blink or look at people, I'm constantly using that eyebrow muscle to pull it open because there's nothing. It's like there's a lack of stableness or support down there. So I just wanted to say that, and I wanted to do some eye movements real quick. Please watch the whole thing. Thank you. I'm just going to look right and left. Can't look left. Very hard. Go up. Very hard to look up. I mean, I really think we should talk about moving the inferior oblique back to where it was, maybe, and then I can just do eye exercises and try to let it not stick. Like I will patch my right eye and just use my left eye regardless if it's in or what, and then to try to make where the scar tissue doesn't make it stick together, because I think the inferior oblique is just in the wrong position. I can't use my left eye at all, really. So I'm going to right and left. That's so hard. Right and left. You can see my lower eyelid pulling down when I do that. Right and left. You see the lower eyelid in the outside corner pulling down. So and then up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. So I can't. It's very hard to drive. It's hard to do it's hard to do everything because I can't move my left eye. I mean, it's worse after both of the surgeries. I think the first surgery, it felt like, it feels like if I could walk around like this, but then again, I still can't. My left eye still won't go out. But there's just something down here, I know that's where the inferior oblique is, but why can't I go up now? Even if I patch my right eye, it's still hard. I'm like, I can feel it all in my ear when I try to look up. I mean, I know that we were talking about nerve things, but regeneration, but if I relax my left eye, looking all the way pointed over in the middle, obviously it still goes in, but I'm not worried about that right now. I mean, I feel like I'm still, I just can't go Let me patch. Let me do this. You see that? I'm just using my left eye right now. Going down. And it's so hard to go left. I'm trying to go left right now. So even with my right eye patched, it's like I can't go left, and I'm pushing when I'm moving it, I'm pushing it. It's not flowing, but it's here and here. That's the problem. I mean, we know that, but we just got to do more and try to maybe reverse. I don't know, but I need help because it's just ruining everything, and I'm not a nice person anymore because I just can't see and I can't use my eyes to do the daily things, like just moving them, you know, talking or going and doing the dishes or cooking, and moving my eye to go up and down to look for, you know, cutting bread on the counter. I can't move that eye. I mean, it's like, it feels like it's a rock and just solid down here, and it feels like it's solid right there. So please help. Please, let's talk about it. And I need to do an MRI. Dr. Stavis, if you want to do the MRI with me here, like we talked about, that'd be wonderful if we could set that up. And thank you. Bye-bye. Don't give up on me, please. Thank you. Bye.